guys! If you're new to my channel, like, share, and subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys on how you can become more confident. Have you ever looked at certain individuals and you look at them and you admire how confident those people are? You're like, oh my God, I want to embody the same level of confidence. Well, I will give you a few tips on how you could do so. Sometimes life situations, either past traumas and all that kind of stuff, could lead to us not being exactly the very best confident people. And so we feel like we could never attain that level of confidence. But I've got a few secrets up my sleeve that can help you appear to be the most confident person and to actually attract the results that you require. So first things first, subscribe to this channel, like and share it to as many friends as you can get this information to, so that we can grow this channel together. So let's get started. First things first, if you want to embody confidence, your body language speaks a lot about you. Your body language could be a telltale sign that you're not exactly the most confident person. I'm sure a lot of you people have heard this about your posture. So your posture could actually determine your level of confidence. Most confident people have got a straight frame, right? They're not slouched. Whereas people who are not so confident tend to slouch a lot. So when you're in spaces that make you uncomfortable, you actually make yourself smaller. So you slouch inwards to become smaller, to proving that you're not very confident. Whereas confident people widen themselves to take up more space. So if you want to appear to be more confident, it is important that you learn to posture yourself in such a way that you widen your shoulders. You make your shoulders seem broader. That way, you take up space, and simply by taking up space, you appear to be a more confident person. Number two, if you want to appear to be a more confident person, it is important to embrace that smile. Now, hear me out. I am not saying you should be carelessly smiling anyhow, anywhere, because sometimes that could be a recipe for disaster, because you'd be inviting a weirdo sometimes, and we don't want to do that. If you want to embody confidence, it is important that from time to time you embrace a smile. When you see someone looking at you, it is important that you give them that smile, just a slight smile. It doesn't have to be overly overwhelming, but just a nice small smile to show that you're approachable, because most people who are confident are not afraid of people approaching them, whereas people who are not so confident are scared of having people approach them. They don't want to be, in spaces where they have to interact with people, where they have to converse with people. And sometimes you could generally be a nice person, but you just don't know how best to call people in or to invite people in so that people are able to approach you. How you present yourself really matters. If you smile a little, trust me, you're going to seem more confident, and people will see you as a person who they can interact with. People would want to hear what you have to say, because sometimes when you're just like have your face resting, people will think as though you have a resting face. I'm sure we can fill the blank in, and so people would tend to think that we are rude or we are just not generally good people or self-centered. So you do not want that. Confident people smile to draw people in. The third point, if you want to be a more confident person, this is an important point to a lot of things. You've got to dress appropriately. Your confidence can be seen in how you dress. So most people who are confident love to wear colors that tend to pull people in. And I'm not saying you avoid colors like black, because black is a beautiful color. I personally like my blacks, but I accentuate it. I add jewelry and everything just to make it more bedazzling, to be a color that invites more people in. So if you want to appear more confident, you have to be a person that dresses appropriately. You do not want to wear colors that will literally, deem you from the crowd, or colors that will separate you from others. Most people who are not so confident enjoy wearing black because it's a least noticeable color. it allows them to be around people but without really being noticed. So try to wear a bit of pop of color so that you are seen, so that people are able to notice you. And I'm not talking about the weird colors. We don't want to see you wearing those weird colors, mix and matches where everybody's like, ugh, who is this one? We don't want that, but we want you to be a very confident person. So you need to ensure that you're wearing the right colors. Point number 4. Now, point number 4 goes with point number 3. Point number 4 is you need to dress appropriately. What do I mean by this? How you dress can determine how you feel. If you're dressed in such a very nice, appropriate, and elegant manner, trust me, people will look at you to be more confident. Sometimes the person might not even be very knowledgeable, but because they are dressed very well, people will look at them and have a perception of them. Let's be honest, first glance literally can determine how people perceive you. And people could perceive someone who's totally not even so confident and consider them to be very confident based on how they are dressed. So if you want people to believe that you're a confident person, dress appropriately. Dress in such a way that you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, you will seem more confident than the average person in the room. Point number 5. Now, point number 5, I'm going to be sharing this point because it's something I have learned and I'm still working on. Point number 5 is when you are conversing, when you're talking to people, you want to avoid using repetitive words to fill in the blanks when you have nothing to say or when you're not so sure as to what you are saying. It is okay to think before you speak, to actually take time between your conversations to pause a little. That brings a sense of mystique. It makes you a little mysterious, and also people will pay more attention. But when you use words to fill in blanks, like my favorite word, I tend to use the word like a lot. That's my way of filling in blanks. Sometimes using such words make you seem less confident. So sometimes it is okay to pause between words instead of filling in that word with the word like. Pause a little, construct what you're about to say, then say it instead of using the word like in order to, fill in the gap as you think. Yes. So my favorite words are the word right and the word like. And I am working on it, guys. I am working on it. Another thing, this should be our 6th point. If you want to be a person who embodies confidence, you should be a person who is okay with keeping quiet. I know this one sounds a little contradictory, right? It sounds like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Jackie? Well, let me tell you. Sometimes because we're not so confident, we will run on in ranting and talking. And this is especially common with us ladies. When we go out on dates or when we meet people we actually like, we find ourselves rumbling. We are literally just talking nonstop. We are talking the ears off this person. If you want to seem more confident, talk less. Speak when you are spoken to. Respond or ask questions that are appropriate and give that person room to speak. Trust me, you will make the other person nervous and you will appear to be more confident. It is amazing what that can do, what speaking less can do for you. Speaking less can do so much for you. You have no idea. I learned this and I utilize it. I utilize it like no man's business. So if you do these things I have shared with you, you will discover that you appear to be more confident than the average person. And this is going to help you accelerate your confidence levels. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Tell me if you want to see more of such content. I will be here to give it to you. And please remember, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Help me grow, guys. Help me grow. I appreciate each and every one of you that supports this channel. Until the next one, bye.